Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
At the very same time that America refused to give the Negro any land, our government was giving away millions of acres of land in the West and the Midwest, which meant that it was willing to undergird its white peasants from Europe with an economic floor. But not only did they give the land, they built land-grant colleges with government money to teach them how to farm. Not only that, they provided county agents to further their expertise in farming. Not only that, they provided low interest rates in order that they could mechanize their farms. Not only that, today, many of these people are receiving millions of dollars in federal subsidies not to farm, and they are the very people telling the black man that he ought to lift himself by his own bootstraps. And this is what we are faced with, and this is the reality. Now, when we come to Washington, in this campaign, we are coming to get our check.
I remember when the ATL wasn't banging, now they banging, 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 banging. Niggas throwing sets and them bullets start ringing, bitches banging, 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 banging. I remember when the ATL wasn't banging, now they banging, 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 banging. Niggas throwing sets and them bullets start ringing like bang, 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 bitch, nigga, bang, 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 bang.
All right, y'all. Blackson, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How's my mic?
Fucking finally. Finally.
Hey,
It has happened.
hey,
Finally.
you know my schedule. I can only do this during the. Oh, look at my background. I can only do this during the daytime. I can't do it at night.
I understand, but
Yeah.
but again, like I told you time and time again, Blackson, I will open the platform exclusively to you at
Right.
any point in time. It don't take number 5 minutes.
No,
to
I
create
know,
a show.
and you finally did it. You finally did it because like I said, I've been waiting for you to do exactly what you just did. Set up a show during the daytime, and I'm there. I ain't got no
No
problem.
problem.
So,
I ain't even driving yet, so I got time.
okay, good.
I
not
got
driving
time.
either.
I'm just
Right,
sitting
right.
on my ass right now.
I'm sitting too. I'm sitting too. I don't like my background, but I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide. Shoot.
Yeah, now you know you can stream it to your channel. All you got to do is click. I think click the top right. You see where the logo's at, where it say MD and it got Venkat at the top on the top left.
See, I'm on
not top left, top right. On
Top
your phone,
right.
you can do it on your phone.
Hold on, because I'm on. Yeah. Oh, hold on.
It should say something like stream to your destination or some shit like that.
Okay, hold on. Damn.
Like on your phone, you can do it right now.
It's been a minute, bro. Hold on. Don't
Are
worry
you
about it.
looking at
Don't worry
me and
about
you
it.
right now? Are you
Yes,
looking at me and you right
yes,
now?
me and you right now. It says StreamYard and it says live chat, but I don't.
Look directly above your head, bro. Look directly
right.
above your head.
I am. I mean, I don't see
You don't see the blue tab?
blue tab.
It should say something like stream to your own channel or some shit like that. It should say. Let me see if I can change the settings and maybe
Okay.
give me a second. Maybe
Okay.
let me see.
It'd probably be better if I just get StreamYard again. It'd probably be easier because I don't have StreamYard.
You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that, bro. Trust me.
Okay,
You
okay.
could stream this video right now to your own channel.
Right. Yeah, I know.
I can't look at it for you.
Yeah, I know. That's
If
Well, don't worry about that, man. We do it on your channel. I'll just share it. It's no problem, man. It's no problem. I don't want to.
Post it, because I want to make sure. I want to make sure your people see this video. I think it's important. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said I could post it later if I can, because my phone is. If I can show you what my phone doing, it's not being helpful. It's showing me and you. It's showing the chat, and it's showing the comment section. That's it. And then showing the video. It's showing I could redo the background, audio, and that's it. It's not. I can't even change my background. Or wait, maybe I can. Hold on. Maybe I could change my background.
That's weird, man. Because it should be.
Yeah, it's not doing all that.
Directly above you. It should very well be where a big ass blue tab that says stream to your channel. I don't know.
You sure that's not StreamYard? You sure that's not a StreamYard panel? That's probably a StreamYard panel. That's probably not a YouTube panel.
You could.
No,
I'm pretty sure you could do it on your phone because I've
No. You're not listening to me. It's YouTube don't have that capability. StreamYard has
No, it's not. It's not YouTube. It's StreamYard. Yeah, But StreamYard will allow you. No. Listen to what I'm saying, Blackson. StreamYard will allow you to stream my stream on your YouTube channel without having StreamYard.
Oh, I see.
That's a paid feature that I pay for on StreamYard.
Right. I got you.
Anybody that I invite on the panel can stream this live stream on their.
Right.
They just got to come in here and do it. It ain't got nothing to do with admin or nothing like that.
Right.
It's a feature that allows you to simulcast to your channel. But don't worry about like I said, we'll knock out the kinks. Okay, we'll knock out the kinks later on.
Okay.
So I got you up here finally.
Okay.
You did a video, I believe it was yesterday, a couple days ago, called Progress Report.
Right.
Now I know that you don't deal in the domestic per se. But the whole entire title of this administration has been America First.
Right.
I'm here to tell you, Blackson, without a benefit of a shadow of a doubt, Trump has done nothing, whether it's domestic or international, on foreign policy, has done nothing that's America First. You know it and I know it.
Well, again, I'm glad you said that because domestic is really not my forte. I'm more concerned about the foreign. Now, the foreign, I will agree with you. He has goddamn flip-flop when it comes to damn Putin. Now, I will give him credit on the hostages. I will applaud Trump on that. He's done better than what Jimmy Carter did. He's kind of following Reagan's footstep as far as the hostages. So I will get credit for that. I told you, MD, on the video yesterday, I'm not here to pom-pom from Trump. If Trump is doing good, I'm gonna give him credit. If he's doing bad, I'm gonna goddamn grill him. So I'm right down the middle. And I don't like how Trump is handling this situation with Russia. I do not. I do not like it because Russia. Okay, go ahead.
No. I'm gonna let you finish up. Then we'll
because
we'll go over
Russia, as you know, MD, has the largest nuclear arms on the planet. That's number one. That's indisputable. Number two, they have the fastest missiles on the planet called the Orushniks. There's two other missiles that we can't even stop, but let's just talk about the hypersonic missiles that they have. And number three, even though we have undetected nuclear subs, they have nuclear undetected subs. So nobody wins. So why is Donald Trump posturing like he's a badass to Putin when Putin can goddamn, they have this thing called the dead hand. If we goddamn, oh damn, why didn't want to get started now? It's only fucking 8:30, dude.
Yeah, do your job, man. Yeah, do your job, bro.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on. Can you hear me? I don't want to mess up my mic. Yeah, I can work. I can work.
I can.
Yeah, okay, good. Hold on. Let me unplug that. Okay. Can you still hear me?
While he get, I can still hear you.
Okay. I'm just following.
While he's doing that, shout out to the Buffalo Bills. We beat y'all ass this Monday. I was downtown over the weekend. Hey, shout out to Buffalo, man. Them some great fans. They travel everywhere.
They do.
And they were generally nice. So I bought a sweatshirt, I bought a hat, I got another hat that I'm gonna give to my dispatch. They some nice people, but greetings from Atlanta. So go ahead, Blackson.
Yeah. Shout out to them, man. I remember when they were in Vegas, man. They were really nice. Yeah, they like to party as hell, but yeah. Shout out to those fans. But yeah, let's get back to business, man. Um,
Okay.
Again, Russia is the largest nuclear power on the planet, but I know you and I are going to dispute that. They have the fastest Russians on the planet. So what the hell? Trump said some smart things and then he flip flopped, and I think he's surrounded by idiots. That being neocons like Lindsey Graham, and I mean it's a long list of idiots. Democrats too,
Hey,
they're the idiots. Like nobody is like saying, "Low, stop it, pump your brakes, yo," because if the Russians misconstrue anything, they will goddamn press that button to protect Mother Russia, Russia first. Just like we American first, they Russia first. So this is, like you said, I'm gonna quote something you said. This is the reverse missile, Cuban Missile Crisis. I'll let you have the floor. I just wanted to just get that off so we can get started.
okay, so let's go to the first thing. Like I said, we're gonna I'm gonna still get it to the domestic because
Oh, I know.
you can't be America first without dealing with the domestic. So,
Okay.
but I'm gonna say that for last.
Okay, we can dabble.
Let's
Yeah,
cover.
we can dabble in it. But I'm not going to debate you on the domestic because I haven't been concentrating on it. So you can give the report card on the domestic, and I'll listen. But my expertise is goddamn. I'm trying to stop World War III and shit because I don't have a fallout shelter. I mean, I know
All
you
right,
have
that's
one on the
fine.
video game, but okay, go ahead.
That's fine. Okay. So first and foremost, let's deal with the first thing you brought up was, he did a great job with the hostages. Did you see the Wall Street Journal article that came out yesterday?
No, tell me about it.
The Wall Street Journal article came out yesterday dealing with some Israeli whistleblowers and the Times of Israel, which is a huge newspaper over there in Israel,
Okay.
saying that within the talks of the hostages and the cooperation with a lot of the Arab nations, it was specifically said that they did not want to do this deal with Biden. Again, I'm not pom-pomming for Biden either at all.
Okay.
But just like they had the situation, the Wall Street Journal again, with the immigration reform last year, they did the same exact thing with Biden on the hostage deal. Biden had a hostage deal that was drawn up that Netanyahu refused. They compared both deals and they're mirror images of each other. So I'm not saying good, bad, or indifferent. The shit needed to happen.
Right, yeah.
The shit either way, the shit needed
bottom
to
line,
happen.
it needs to happen. They need to be free, man. We don't want no hostages. So yeah.
But just know they use that as a tool in order to get Trump in place. Second, now let's talk about Russia, because that's the main event.
Yes, sir.
I sat here on this, well, not on this platform, but on the arena, and told you 10 toes down, bet the house on it, that nothing would change when Trump got into office. If Trump had gotten into office at that time. I told you that. You didn't want to listen to it.
Nothing changed? Nothing's changed?
Yes, something has changed. It has escalated. It's escalated. It's even worse now.
Whoa, no. Explain. No, you know what? No, I'm gonna
do you want me to give? It has escalated. Not only from the we went from Obama gave them blankets. I gave them javelins.
Right.
Then it went to Biden attackums.
Right.
Abrams tanks.
Okay.
Humvees. Now it's escalated. This is what I mean by escalation. Now it's escalated to damn Tomahawk missile. That's escalation if I ever seen it. Not only has it escalated from a military side, it has also escalated from an economic. See, again, you shot me down and shitted on me because I sat there and told you cannot shy away from the economic implications of what the fuck is going on. They don't give a fuck about Ukraine in the sense that they want Ukraine to win, but they want Russia to lose. Why? Because Russia is, what did you say? Or John McCain said, the gas station of these other different countries. What did Trump just threaten China with?
Well, sanctions,
Why?
because they're dealing with buying gas from Russia
I
and
mean, you
also
can't write this
India.
shit. You can't write in India as well.
I
Great
agree with you.
observation.
Okay,
All of this
so
shit is pure escalation. It's worse now under Trump. He thinks that Russia is going to capitulate. At the end of the day, I think it's going to get to a point where Russia may not have no choice but to capitulate. Ukraine is hitting their oil refineries every single fucking day. They don't care nothing about no trenches. They don't care nothing about who's gaining ground on the front lines. Ukraine don't give a fuck about none of that. All they care about is, motherfucker, we gonna hit your oil refineries every day and make you come to kneel. And inevitably, if it keep going that way, it's gonna happen. Because Russia is nothing without the oligarchic system of Russian oil. Nothing. I don't care what nobody. I don't care how many heuristics you got. I don't give a damn how overpowering you are as far as manpower. I don't give a shit about none of that. Russia lives and breathes on their oil, and if it's gone, Russia's gone. That's just a fact. So what did Biden do? Biden just kicked the can down the road. We'll give you this. We'll give you that. Hell, we get some new stuff anyway. And MAGAs went crazy. And now Trump is giving top of the line Tomahawk. Now Tomahawks are older technology, yes.
yeah, they
But
are.
when it comes to the might and force of the USA, the Tomahawk is one of our flagship delivery system when it comes to munitions. That's just a fact.
Oh well, then we got shit. Then we got to compare it to Russia. Then we got a shitty setup because the Russianiks are outdated compared to not only the. I mean, I'm sorry, the Tomahawks. What's up? What's up, man?
All right.
Yeah.
You told me to get a ticket from you.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Okay, here you go.
Been doing all right?
Yeah, doing all right. Yeah.
Right.
All right, here you go, bro.
Turn it automatic truck, eh?
Oh, yep.
Can't beat that.
Yep.
All right,
All right, bro.
All right.
Thanks, bro. Okay, so let's get to what you're saying. You're saying that.
Well, we got to use it. MC, I thought was Casey.
Oh, Casey. Okay, hold on, Casey. Hold on, Casey. KC.
Hey, shout out to everybody that's gonna watch this video later on, man. This is what everybody been waiting for right here.
Okay,
MD and Blackson.
Yeah, he's gonna have. Okay, don't have a KC.
Let me see if she got some.
Okay, and give me one too. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all.
Damn, I need to go.
All right, so MD said that the Tomahawks are the top of the line. They're the cream of the crop. I'm paraphrasing what MD just said. Those Tomahawks will get shot down by not only the Russianiks, but there are two other missiles I can't recall that are not even hypersonics, that are supersonics. Are the Tomahawks supersonics? No, they are not. So they can be shot down. So if that's our top of the line, we ain't got shit. We ain't got shit compared to Russia. Russia will shoot down those goddamn Tomahawks. So that's why Putin's not even sweating it, because you just said those are the top lines. Them shits are outdated. And they're,
well,
so
I ain't say top of the line. I said flagship.
Okay,
they flagship.
So
it's older technology. It's older technology.
It's older technology. If we don't have, first of all, we cannot stop. So you talk about, oh, we gonna knock out their oil fields. If any of those Russianiks hit anywhere in Europe, Europe is over with. If we send troops over to Russia, we're over with. Just ask Adolf Hitler. Just ask Napoleon. Just ask the King of Sweden during the 1520, because the Russians have what they call, and people always think I'm joking and crazy when I say the ice gods, because the ice gods are real. When I say the ice gods, it just means the winter. We got to fight that nuclear winter before we can even get to the Russians, before we can even get to their troops. So that is a fool's errand. That is a fool goal to goddamn want to. What did that damn guy on Fox said? Oh, we can march up into Stalingrad. Man, are you goddamn crazy? Do people not
Stalingrad
know
is in Ukraine.
I'm sorry, not Stalingrad. St. Petersburg. Basically, I don't care where. You march up into Russia, you're gonna freeze to death. You're gonna goddamn suffer the nuclear winter. Is what I'm saying. Just like I said, if you do your history, look at goddamn the largest. You know about the Wolfen. You know about goddamn Hitler's forces. Had the largest, most dominant force during World War II. And why did Hitler lose? Because he marched up into Berlin. He marched up into Berlin. Let's go back to 1812. 1812, Napoleon had the greatest army in Europe. And where did they fuck up? Because they marched up in goddamn Moscow. And Napoleon, when he went up into Moscow, he's like, damn, where is everybody? The Russians just fell back. It's all about that time for that winter.
But
the ice giants come in.
This war ain't even get fought like that though. It's 2025, Black Son.
Right. But in order to conquer Russia, which they want to do,
I don't believe that. They don't want to conquer Russia. What makes you think that they want to conquer Russia?
Based on what they were saying, based on the generals, based on the I can't recall these generals' names, but all those fucking idiots in DC, in the Pentagon, talking all that smack. Hell, Hexit, he's hinting at it. In order to conquer Russia, they want to defeat Russia. But in order to do that, you got to have boots on the ground to control Russia.
Not in 2025, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
We just got finished talking about the lifeblood of Russia. It's not military power. It's just not. It's the economic leverage that they have, and they got economic leverage based on where they at.
So
they're supplying resources to power country. Do you know how much economic leverage you got to have to supply LNG, liquid natural gas, and oil to China?
Well, that's why they're building a pipeline, MD. You know that.
Well, last I checked, Russia blow up a pipeline pretty easy.
No.
And they ain't got to go in to do it.
No. I'm talking about the deal that Xi Jinping and Putin made.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
But I'm saying the sabotage is a motherfucker. We know that by Nord Stream. So sabotage is a motherfucker.
Yeah, but that was Europe though. That's Germany. You got to get up into Russia. That's their domain.
Again,
you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that sabotage in Russia like that.
I believed that before Operation Spiderweb. I believed it. Operation Spiderweb.
Oh, some drones
Operation
over the airport.
Spiderweb. Hey, again, it's 2025 now. It's 2025, Black Son. Ain't nobody got to go in to do shit no more.
Okay. Who supplied the materials for those drones?
It don't. But who's developing the technology? Who's developing the technology for the drones?
China is.
That again, not true. Do you not know Ukraine?
Bullshit.
Within the span of these 3 years, do you not know Ukraine from a spec situation standpoint has been the most advanced when it comes to military drone? But again, they went from.
But again,
hold on.
That's
but
Russia.
listen, what I'm saying.
Russia.
No, my guy. They went from just having drones on the front line. There's no denying this. They went from having drones on the front line at the start of the war.
Okay, started what dates?
Yeah, I mean 2022.
Okay,
they went from.
When did China cut off Ukraine for the supplies?
Again, that's like non sequitur to what we're talking about.
No, it's not. In order, you got to get materials for the drones.
We got to get materials for the drones. So how did Ukraine go from only having drone technology on the front line in 2022? That's all they could do. To having the technology for drones to go thousands of miles. How did they do that, Black Son? They didn't do that by way of China. They didn't do that by way of China.
I'm not denying that. What I'm saying is that
they evolved their warfare over 3 years.
China cut off the supply, and this is why they all of a sudden want to go to war with China. Because China cut off the supply.
Trump will give it to him. It don't matter. Trump will give it to him. It don't matter.
Whoa, we get our materials from China too.
Bro, it's not. That's not gonna get cut off, bro. It's not. It's not.
Really?
And this is what I'm talking about.
So
We're
if
talking
we go
about
to war with
leverage point.
China, if we go to war with China, they're not going to cut off the supply. That doesn't make sense, MD.
We already at war with China.
Oh, so they already cut off the supply. Okay.
No,
So
they didn't.
they did.
If they already cut off the supply, if they already cut off the supply, Black Son, why are we still using Temu and Alibaba and all this other shit? The supply's not cut off.
No,
It's a game of leverage. Go
It's
ahead.
a game of leverage, right? What I'm saying is that we all of a sudden want to go to war with China because China's not capitulating. They're still dealing with Russia. India's still dealing with Russia. In fact, they doubled up the supply. So Russia, you want to talk about economics? You got two of the largest. There's three major goddamn economies. It's U.S., China, Russia, India.
Russia don't have no economy right now.
Their economy is backed by China and India, is what I'm saying.
Okay,
you said
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Right. And so, this is why. Again, will you agree those are the top four? You're saying Russia. Okay, so let's leave Russia.
I would agree. I would agree Russia by proxy of China.
Okay, and then don't forget India, which is one of the largest. Actually, India is the largest.
India is the fastest growing.
You're arguing my point.
I don't agree. I don't agree with the points that you're making. That's what I'm telling you. The supply chain is not cut off. It's not. Now, from a leverage standpoint, who has the leverage? Again, if we see Ukraine bombing the shit out the oil refineries, if we see Trump saying, hey, look, if you keep fucking around, we're gonna go from 100 to 200. If we see, now again, leverage means a lot. Part of that can be pro as far as making China capitulate. Part of that could be con with farmers in Midwest America killing themselves and saying, I got to sell off everything because the shit that's going on with China. America first, after all, but that's another topic. If we're talking about,
let's tie everything together. Let me do this. Let me put a pause on that for a minute. I think we have to have an end game because we were going to debate this. We got Zelensky by proxy end game, that being America, and we got Putin's end game. What's more rational, MD? Because we're supposed to have this debate. Putin, let me start. Well, you know what? You want to go first, or do you want me to go first? Because the most rational end game is Putin's end game, not the U.S.'s end game. Trump don't have it. To denazify Ukraine, to demilitarize Ukraine. They want them to be neutral, and they don't want them joining NATO, and they don't want them on their borders. That sounds reasonable to me.
Well, okay.
So let's hear your end game. Let's hear Putin, Zelensky / Trump's end game, or Biden's end game, or they don't even know. They don't have an end game.
So Zelensky's end game would be to get Putin out of the country by way of what is it called? LFN and DFN.
Wait. Can we be specific? Can we be okay? I'm saying
Luhansk and Donetsk
and Crimea.
And well, they just had a big strike in Crimea that fucked Russia up. But so and also to counteract what you said is
okay. Go ahead.
Luhansk, Donetsk, and Crimea, as well as to the European.
Trump said he wants them back in the 1994 borders. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, but the most important is to make sure.
That's the end game.
The most important
thing. He want the borders back in 1994 that they can.
If that's what he said, I mean, whoop-de-doo. If that's what he said,
Lord,
but
you don't even know the end game.
Because that's not the end game.
Okay.
The most important thing, which would be the end game, is to solidify Ukraine within the European Union
and NATO.
And eventually NATO, yeah.
Oh Lord.
But in order to solidify yourself in NATO, you have to have a strong economic backing in order to do so. again, that's just what it is. Tell me this: when the rare earth mineral deal fell through, in Ukraine in and of itself, where are rare earth minerals found? See, you got to connect the dots to understand all this shit. Where are the rare earth, even though it fell through, the richest rare earth mineral in Eastern Europe is in the Donbass.
Donbass, right.
So just off that alone, you should have knew what time it was. What made you think? What made anybody a megamaniac?
What you're saying, you got to push Russia out of there.
Yeah, but you don't have to do that militarily.
How is that
you don't
Russia?
Have to do that military.
Yeah, you do.
You don't have to. No, you don't. If Russia is in a position where they are economically fucked, they're gonna do the backing for you. They won't have a choice. I don't understand why this is not. This should be elementary in its concept.
Because
there was never at any point in time, whether it was with Biden or Trump, never a time where they believed that enough munitions to Ukraine was going to stop Russia. Biden didn't think that. Trump don't think that. What they do say is we got to knock them out of the box when it comes to the superiority of its oil rich capabilities. They don't give a shit about military at all. You can almost look at this as a soft, or let me not say soft, as a hardcore Cold War as it pertains to the West. Ukraine is just a puppet. You know, I hate to say it like that.
No, it is what it is. I agree.
But Ukraine is just a puppet. They don't give a shit if they could figure out a way to obliterate Ukraine in order to have Russia capitulate within its refinery capabilities, they would do it.
Y'all heard it here first. People that
but they don't.
Y'all listening.
But they don't.
I'm sorry.
So therefore, I said, but they don't. So therefore, they're going to knock Russia out the box economically. Economically, right now, Russia is a shithole for its people. It's a shithole.
Okay, so they got long lines waiting for gasoline. Is that what the case is?
Yeah, it was a report came out last week that it was a shortage on. Huh?
Okay, that's been debunked, but okay.
How has it been debunked with pictures right there and videos showing that ain't no goddamn gas?
That's been debunked.
How?
People from Russia, because people from Russia actually show that that's not true. But okay, go ahead.
How has it been debunked where you got rations in the supermarkets with produce? How is that debunked?
It's been debunked.
How is it debunked when the financial minister?
Were these actual people on the ground?
Yes. Wait, I seen the pictures. I seen the video.
You seen the picture? Okay, because I seen. Larry Johnson debunked that. So did George Napolitano. He debunked it. So did who else went over there in Russia? Okay, so George Napolitano went over there. So did Larry Johnson. And John Winter. They all went over there and showed that that's not true. And they were on the ground. They actually filmed it on the ground. They filmed the gas stations. They filmed the goddamn grocery stores. They filmed the restaurants. They filmed all that. That's been debunked. That's
I'm not.
Western
of course, it's gonna be restaurant. But again,
you just said there's no food on the shelves.
Listen, what I'm saying.
That's been debunked.
I didn't say no food on. I didn't say that no food on the shelves.
What did you say?
I said it's rat. I said there has been ration as far as produce. That's a fact. Like you can't get around it.
That's not a fact.
You also can't get around. You also can't get around. You also cannot get around the financial minister of Russia itself, Mother Russia, saying, "Look, we fucked up right now." You can't get around that. That ain't me saying it. That ain't no article.
What's his name? What is his name? Quick, what's his name?
No, it's a lady.
What's her name?
It's as a matter of fact, it's the lady that's directly under Sergei Lavrov.
What's her name?
Let me put the link in the chat with the article.
All right, put the link.
Let me do that. Hell, I can do it even better.
So I can debunk that shit.
You can't debunk. You can't debunk what somebody say, Blackson. Especially if they leadership in Russia.
No. Did she say it in English or in Russian?
Oh, come on, man.
Come on, yeah,
I'm not.
come on now.
I can't do the 10-4
Part of
with you, bro. I can't do it.
would you okay. For as long as there's been war history, there's been propaganda along with war history. Is this true? Is this true or not true?
Yeah, we're seeing it right now with Trump.
Right. You're doing it right now. You're doing it right now as we speak.
Nah, bro.
It's called propaganda. Both sides have propaganda. Like they're saying right now, oh, Ukraine is winning the war.
Why would they propagandize themselves? That's weird to me.
No. They're not propagandizing themselves. The Western media is propaganda. What she's saying.
Russian media ain't got shit to do with this.
Again, you're not listening. Western media, which you like to rely on, is propagandizing the war.
Yeah, because I like to rely on cross
and
facts
that's cool.
and
right,
sources
and
shit like that.
Okay, y'all heard it. He likes to rely on propaganda during wartime.
I don't like to rely on tinfoil. That's not a reliable source.
But you like to rely on wartime propaganda. Okay, cool. And wartime propaganda is not a source either.
Like, this is crazy.
Wartime propaganda, that comes along with the war. Wartime propaganda. We at war, there's wartime propaganda. Just like say, oh, we're not at war with Russia, that's wartime propaganda. Oh, Ukraine is winning the war. Wartime propaganda.
I hear you. Go ahead.
Okay.
I hear what you're saying, man. But hey, at the end of the day, tomato, your source, my source. Bro, if it can't be cross-referenced, it is not too much of nothing at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, who's gaining ground?
Militarily, Russia.
Russia. Okay, thank you. All right. And
at the end of the day, who's gaining ground economically?
So you
see how we can play tic and tac.
Hold on. According to your sources that you rely on, they're saying that Ukraine is winning the war.
Now, no, they're not saying. Again, you try to simplify, bro. You simplifying in Napoleon and Operation Barbarossa terms. That's BS. Like, so
no,
it just is, bro.
No, it's not BS. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because you got people believing.
It most definitely is.
Believing. No. You got people believing here in America. People, and that's why you got Pete Hezek trying to hype up our military, that we can actually go boots on the ground. Europe can go boots on the ground, toe to toe with Russia in their backyard. So no, it's not. I'm trying to simplify. I'm showing you history. I'm showing that you go and
but that history is null and void. You know that history is null and void.
It's not null and void. It's not null and void. It's Pete Hezek.
Like motherfuckers gonna be in the trench rubbing their feet because it's cold as hell.
Did Pete Hezek say that we're the greatest?
Pete Hezek is an idiot. Pete Hezek is an idiot that you voted for.
Okay. I didn't vote.
No. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
No.
Yeah, you did.
You know, he flipped the script. Trump flipped the script, did he not?
Hell, I could have told you that beforehand.
Because Trump said, and I got it documented. He said he talked to goddamn to Fico or is it Slovakia, and he said, man,
Fico and Slovakia, yeah.
He said going toe to toe with Russia is an idiotic idea. That's what he said. When he was in third month of office, when he had to visit over there, and he said he talked to Fico. Because you know they're having a problem with Hungary and Slovakia. You know that Hungary and Slovakia, and I can't remember what other NATO nation. And
but why? I'm still trying to figure out why is that relevant? Knowing that
it's relevant
Trump will go off of what he said based on what he had for breakfast this morning. Trump is a dumbass alongside everybody else.
Right, so he's saying he's flip-flopping. I'm not going to argue.
No, it's not flip-flopping. It's not flip-flopping.
No, he is flip-flopping.
It ain't flip-flopping. It's dumbass. What did you whisper into my ear last? That's what it is.
Right. Okay. So we're saying the same thing.
But you voted for all of this.
No, I didn't. I voted for the
Blackson.
No, I said he's flip-flopping. He's flip-flopping.
You voted for it, bro. It is what it is. I told you all of this beforehand.
I voted for him saying he was going to end the war in Ukraine. Did he not say that? He said he was going to end it. He said he's going to talk to Putin. Now, I didn't believe that.
If we just established that based on what he had for breakfast is what he gonna go off for. We just established that. So
Right.
why would you vote for something based on what he said last year?
Let's look at the timeline. Let's look at the timeline. Because I think you're getting timelines confused. He's flip-flopping now. After the neocons or whatever, I don't know if they threatened him or whatever, he flip-flopped just a couple of months ago. But last year he's saying we're going to end the war in Ukraine because this shit makes no sense. That's what I voted for. Of stopping, he said he was going to stop the funding in Ukraine. That's what I voted for. So yeah, I voted for Trump when he said he was going to stop. Now, him flip-flopping, I didn't vote for the flip-flop end of that shit. I voted for what he said 6 months prior to what he's doing now.
Blackson,
He just flip-flopped 3 months ago.
When I was over at the arena, did I not state verbatim that nothing was going to change in Ukraine? You argued me down, Blackson.
Well, let's look at this. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. You said nothing's changed in Ukraine. What has changed is, number one, we did have dialogue. Did Trump and Putin not have dialogue in Alaska?
The State Departments of both Russia and United States been having dialogue since 2023.
I'm talking about open dialogue though.
Trump is a capitulator just as much as Putin is in terms of optics.
Okay, but optics is important though.
Biden said fuck Putin.
Right. So that changed. What I'm saying is optics changes the narrative. It's important to change the narrative. No, I wouldn't say for the bad. No. I wouldn't say for the bad because Kamala was talking about to the last Ukrainian. Did she not say that? Did she not say we're going to continue to fight to the last Ukrainian?
That's because Zelensky said it. That's Zelensky's word.
Okay, so Zelensky said it. Trump said we need to stop. We need to stop Ukrainian and Russian soldiers from dying. Did he not say that?
He did.
Okay, so that's the difference. That's number one, the difference. Number two, there's open dialogue. So the open dialogue changes the narrative. So now you can't warmonger when you got potential of the optics, like you said, it's optics, open dialogue. So you got Russia, you got Putin sitting down, you got Trump sitting down. So now you got a potential backdoor deal or whatever you want to call it, but you got a different narrative going now. The narrative of we're gonna take on Russia, it slows that down. MD was what I'm saying. That's important. The optics actually
it slow it down by Hegseth saying boots on the ground and Trump giving tomahawk. That's slowing down.
That's the flip flop.
So what are we talking about then?
What I'm talking about is that before Hegseth was saying all that idiotic shit, that there was a slowdown, that there was a potential, okay, you know what? We can goddamn come to some type of agreement somewhere. We can try to slow this thing down.
There is no agreement. There's either forfeit or decapitation.
All right,
I could have told you this last year though. Again, you going off something based on a campaign slogan. That's foolish. If it could have happened, it would have happened already. It didn't. I don't Why? That's bullshit.
It's a process. It's a process.
There is no process when you're dealing with leverage. This is the thing right here. Russia has the huh? I would say right now it's neutral.
Oh, it's
to be honest.
Oh, okay.
To be honest with you, nobody got the leverage.
Well, let me
nobody got the juice right now.
Who has the leverage on the battlefield?
See, you keep going to that like it means something.
Yeah,
it don't.
It does mean something. It does.
It don't. If it meant something, the whole of Ukraine would be in Russian territory right now. It's not.
No, that's not Putin's end game.
You sit here believing a bullshit argument. It's bullshit.
Do you understand Putin's end game?
We're talking about a rinky-dink ass front line that's moved a couple hundred feet over the span of a couple. That's some bullshit, Black.
That's called war of attrition.
We're talking about you.
That's called war of attrition.
If we talk about war, of attrition, that spans the whole ideological sphere, including economics. So you're bullshitting yourself again, Black
I'm
son.
not. No.
And this is what I'm telling you.
Again. Okay. Does Russia make their own missiles and drones? Yes or no?
No.
Yes, they do.
Bullshit.
They don't have their own factories. I'm sorry, they don't have their own factories.
Do you not know right now the Shahed drone factory, the headquarters is in Russia? That ain't, bro, it's fucking Iranian.
Do they make a Rushnik? Do the Russians make Rushniks?
I ain't seen number one of Rushnik.
You only see one.
I call bullshit on the Rushnik missile.
I'm asking a question
I
again.
call bullshit on
Does Russia make Rushniks? That's a yes or no.
No.
Okay.
I'm saying they made a prototype. I'm saying they made a prototype because I ain't seen number one.
You ain't seen number one.
I ain't seen nothing but one. And you pissed your pants when you saw that one, and it ain't nothing. We haven't even seen. We haven't even seen tech bullshit, Black son. They shot one Rushnik. One.
No. December 12th of last year, they shot Rushniks into. No. It was
one.
Several.
Do you know how Rushnik? Do you know how Rushnik work? How does a Rushnik work?
Rushniks work three ways.
You know it's split, right?
They work three ways. It's sea, air, and ground.
The Rushnik that shot last year, they showed the fucking how the shit worked. It opened up and all these little warheads shot down. We saw the video in Ukraine. That motherfucker went straight line. Whoa. I said it looked devastating, no question. But that was one Oryshnik missile. One.
So that was, when was that? That was December 12th, correct? Last year?
That was last year, correct.
Okay.
That was one Oryshnik missile.
Right, and that was a demonstration. Right. So you said you only see one. That was demonstration. I'll give you that.
But it was in Ukraine. They shot it in Ukraine.
But the point I'm making, and you just shot yourself in the foot, does Russia make it? That's all I asked. And you said no.
They made the one.
So Russia makes the Rushniks. Okay. Now because you've only seen one. Now, does Russia have supersonic missiles? And I can't recall the name, but they make their own supersonic missiles?
They do.
Okay. And can we stop those supersonic missiles?
Yes, depending on the range.
With what? What missile?
Depending on the range.
With what missile?
Russia makes medium range supersonic missiles. That ain't got shit to do.
What missile do we have? What missile do we have to stop the supersonics, sir?
You understand that supersonics go when it comes to stop. You can't do that. Stop, because if you don't know how it works, then it's no point of you asking that question.
No.
They make medium range.
We're not doing the Michael
Jackson.
They make
medium. No, it ain't the Michael Jackson. It's not you not having the knowledge of how it works.
Whatever range, there is a name of a missile that can stop it. Is what I'm at. So what is the name of that missile?
I'm telling you, a Patriot defense system can stop a medium range. Yes, it can.
They can't.
Yes, it can.
Our Patriots cannot stop no supersonic missile. Just ask Iran. In Israel.
But you're not allowing me to give you the schematics on how this shit works.
Not the Israeli Patriot missiles that are similar to ours stop those Iranian scuds? Yes or no?
No. Because it was too late. It was too much in the target area. You don't know how.
You prove my point. I don't know how it works.
You don't. You don't. By what you're saying, you don't.
Again. The demonstration was Iran and Israel.
The Iron Dome is not based off Patriot defense system. That's first and foremost. Second of all, the Patriot defense systems can go up orbital. You understand that, right?
Well, I understand that.
So if we're talking about the way the delivery system of a medium ICBM, basically, the delivery system, you know that shit cruises before it get to where it need to go. You understand that, right?
Okay, right.
So
the Patriots, right? So
the Patriots can hit it in its cruise form.
Gotcha. Okay. So
then you got to ask yourself, okay, where is the motherfucking medium range supersonic gonna hit? It definitely ain't hitting in America because it'll get shot down in the Atlantic, Black son, while it's cruising.
Okay,
It's reports of even saying Western Europe is protected up under. Now Eastern Europe got a problem.
Okay, hold on.
Because that's a shorter.
Let me give a note to my audience. MD just said that the American Patriots can stop supersonic, so I want y'all to look that up.
And it's crude.
And laugh at
it's
it.
crude.
Right. Whatever you say,
if
right,
Russia
crude,
say
whatever,
fuck it.
It cannot stop supersonic missiles.
It's not supersonic. It's not supersonic in its cruise form. It's got a cruise. If Russia say right now we're finna hit the United States,
they cannot stop the supersonic missiles.
Russia hit the button right now. Say we hitting Los Angeles. Boom. The shit'll be shot down before it even get to Polynesia. You understand this, correct?
That's not true.
It's not. Is it going supersonic? It's not.
It's not. Stop.
How in the fuck is a missile gonna go supersonic speed across the Pacific Ocean and not run out of fuel?
It's not gonna. Again, I said. So you do not understand they have submarines, right?
I'm not disagreeing with you on that.
Okay.
Be specific, Blackson.
I'm being specific right now. You're saying. I'm assuming you're talking about land launches. I'm talking about nuclear launches. I'm not nuclear submarine launches. That's what I'm talking about. So let me ask you another question. Do we have?
Yes, I'm telling you, yes.
Okay,
yes.
Okay. So,
but again, that's tit for tat in and of itself.
It's reality. When you're talking about
I'm not saying it's not reality. I said tit for tat.
Okay, tit for tat, right? And this is why we don't need to provoke Russia into goddamn
you man, you. Hey man, I don't know what else to tell you, Blackson. I don't give a shit about Russia. That's just reality. I'm the real America First guy. That's me.
So why would you? Oh gosh. Okay, so you're the real American First guy. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the real American First guy. Because I actually care about what.
Okay, go ahead. Explain it. No, go ahead. Explain it.
I'm the real America First guy.
Okay.
Because I care about what's going on over here. I care about the implications of, well, not even necessarily domestic. I care about the implications from a military and a financial standpoint. What's going to be advantageous to us? Biden sending that old shit over there to Ukraine was advantageous to the United States. Why? Because it gave us a on-ramp to now be technology specific in our manufacturing, outloading that old shit, giving it to Ukraine, and letting Putin fuck himself over by kicking the can down the road with that bullshit ass front line that he got over there. Russia could have ended this shit in 3 days, like everybody was saying, but they didn't, because he wanted to pump and show his dick and say, "Hey, look at me, y'all. I'm the best. I'm the baddest. We just gonna stand around over here in Kherson and Zaporizhia and fuck around." And now you got drops of oil because Ukraine hitting your shit every fucking day. So fuck Ukraine. I mean, fuck Russia is what I say. I would have been just as fine with us sending them old ass Abrams and old ass ATACMs and letting us re-up our military stock with the greatest and the latest technology. But no, Trump had to sell you a dream and gather around in the circle jerk and say, "Hey, look, everybody, I'm getting out of Ukraine. Hey, look, everybody, I'm kicking out all the illegals.
First of all,
and I'm getting the tariff war with everybody."
I gotta correct you. Biden wasn't selling those weapons. He was giving those weapons away, which was costing us.
It wasn't costing us.
It was costing us. It was costing us.
Stock cost us more in armories than us not keeping it, Blackson. That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. You know you gotta do maintenance on this shit. That don't even make sense. It's not. And that's a lot in and of itself because it was loaned. And then it got to a point where NATO got involved as far as monetarily on the weapon system that was being placed in Ukraine. So that's a lie. And even if he was giving it away, I wouldn't even give a damn about that. Because I want the new shit over here. That's just a fact. And it was going to continue under Trump, which I knew all along.
So you just said it was a shitty front line. So what's Putin's end game?
To wag his dick around.
No. Come on, we gotta be specific, bro. Come on now.
I can't be more specific than that.
Okay, let me ask you.
Now, I'll give you the buffer.
More specific. Let me be more specific. Does Putin want all of Ukraine?
No.
So what territories does he want?
He wants a buffer, which would be the Donbass, and probably eventually more areas around what the fuck is it called up there in the Balkans? You know what it's called.
And what is the purpose of Putin wanting a buffer zone?
For NATO deterrent.
For NATO,
but I don't give a shit what Putin wants.
No. But I gotta ask you this question because we have to show the end game, and I have to show the rationale of the end game. So I know you don't give a fuck about Russia, but what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, asking for a buffer zone is more rational than wanting the 1994 borders back.
We talking about Putin and Trump. Nobody give a shit about what Trump talking about.
We're talking about Putin and Trump.
Zelensky wants
situation
within the European Union. That's bullshit as well. Zelensky wants more cooperation from the European Union.
Say that again. Say that again.
I said what Trump wants is bullshit as well.
And what about what Zelensky wants? Him wanting NATO membership. Is that bullshit?
No, it ain't bullshit. And he wants more cooperation as far as economic reliability when it comes to European. Because it's a European country.
So we're crossing the red line that Clinton, Obama, and Bush and Reagan said under these administrations, did they not say Ukraine joining NATO is a red line? This is America now. Did they not say that?
They said it while inching across east any fucking way.
But did they not say
with the Balkan states?
Did they not say all those administrations, Biden, again? So you agree that they all said that adding NATO into adding Ukraine into NATO members is a red line? Did they not say all those administrations I mentioned? Did they not say that? Yes or no?
I mean, I would have to look at the quotes, but I mean, generally, yeah.
I mean, generally speaking. Okay. So that means we're crossing a red line that we determine. When I say we, being the Obama administration, Clinton administration, the goddamn Bush administration, and Reagan administration, we're crossing a red line that we recognize as saying that would cause a conflict with Russia. Yes, is that correct?
Well, I would say that Reagan crossed his own red line because Reagan said not 1 inch east.
But he did say it, right? But he did say it, though, right?
But they went east.
With
NATO,
though, right? So
he did say it, but he broke his own word.
Right,
so fuck Russia is what I'm telling you. It's been fuck Russia since Reagan.
So fuck Russia, who has the largest nuclear weapons on the planet. Gotcha. Okay.
Fuck them. Because they're not gonna use. Yeah, write that down.
To my audience, y'all hear this, right? Y'all hear this?
Fuck Russia.
Right.
Write that down.
Right. And fuck Russia with me. Right. But see, okay, so my audience, he's saying fuck Russia because I think he has a nuclear fallout shelter. But I think he has a nuclear fallout shelter.
But I'm not scared of the bluff, is what I'm telling you.
Fuck Russia. No, bluff.
I'm not scared of the bluff, bro. I'm just not.
So send nuclear weapons into Russia. Is that what you mean?
Hell, I'm not scared of the pre-bluff because it ain't even a bluff yet. I'm not scared of the pre-bluff, is what I'm telling
you. But we're the ones that's bluffing.
In a certain way, yeah, I agree with that as well.
We're the ones that's bluffing. Where did Russia bluff? Where did Russia bluff?
I said pre-bluff.
Russia said
because it's not a bluff yet. That's what I said.
Russia said they're going to protect their borders. That doesn't sound like a bluff to me.
You should protect. You're a sovereign country. You should protect your border.
Really? You don't say.
But so should Ukraine. So it is. But despite whether you agree with its ideology or not, I don't give a shit.
So you were there. Me and you, we sat there when Wagner took over Bakhmut. Is Bakhmut Russia or Ukraine now?
I mean, Wagner everywhere.
No. I think you don't understand my question, MD. Is Bakhmut part of Russia or Ukraine as of right now?
I would say it's occupied. I wouldn't say a part.
Oh, so it's not part of the Russian Federation. Okay. According to
I
Sergei
wouldn't say a
Lavrov,
part.
according to our brother Sergei Lavrov, it's part of the Russian Federation.
Hell, if I was in Bakhmut, I wouldn't want to be in. Not how fucked up that economy is. I wouldn't want to be part of no damn Russian Federation.
But you already said fuck Russia, so that's irrelevant.
Correct.
Sergei Lavrov, our brother. That's our brother, right? That's our brother. Sergei Lavrov, that's our brother, right? That's our brother.
From another mother.
Okay, I'm gonna give you that. Even MD can't deny, man. Sergei Lavrov's a brother. That's a little side note. Anywho, Sergei Lavrov says, and I quote, and I'm paraphrasing what Sergei Lavrov said: anywhere where Russian boots lay, that is now the Russian Federation. So that means if you want back the 1994 borders, you're going into Russian territory. So that means you got to literally have boots on the ground to take that back, MD.
Well, but I'm not going off of talking points though. Again, I said that from the very beginning. I don't give a shit what anybody said as far as what they want.
So again, but I gotta ask you about Russia. You just said that Russia is protecting their backyard. Ain't nobody going to your backyard. You're gonna shoot them, right?
Correct.
Okay. So what's the difference between Russia? You going to Bakhmut? You going to? In fact, I tell you what, MD. You going to Luhansk? You're going into Russian territory? Yes or no?
I'm saying you going to Luhansk or Donetsk or Zaporizhia or Crimea or Sumy.
No.
You going to any of these places?
Okay.
These places are being fought by Ukrainians, which had their land occupied.
No, sir.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, so my audience and MD's audience, let me update MD. Well, let me ask, let me not assume. Did not Russia take over all of Luhansk? Yes or no?
I don't think they got all of it.
No,
I have to look at the updated map.
That's cool.
I have to look at the map.
That's cool. I'll grant you that. But for my audience and for MD's audience, Luhansk is over. It's over with. Luhansk is totally 100% conquered. 100% conquered. 100% Russian territory. You're not getting that back.
So let's stop right there. So again, let's go off of what you just said.
Okay.
If it's occupied territory right now, what do they call it?
You're saying, first of all, I'm not going to acknowledge that. You're saying it's occupied. I'm saying that according to Sergei Lavrov, that's Russian territory now. That's
okay. Fine. I said go off of what you said. Fine.
Okay.
So when there's no food to eat, no gas to heat, what are those people gonna do?
Oh Lord. That's Russia. That's propaganda. That's wartime propaganda. I'm not going to go on that.
I just hypothetically, what are them people going to do?
Then people are going to do the same thing that people of Georgia did, join the Russian Federation. The same thing that
it's a revolt in Georgia. People are actively saying fuck Putin in Georgia right now. What are you talking about?
Saying what about Chechnya?
Everywhere.
What about
everywhere? Chechnya, you're the same fucking thing. What's his name? What's his name in Chechnya?
So there's not people. So there's not people in America right now saying fuck Trump right now. There's not people in France saying fuck Trump. Fuck Macron. Okay, so
I'm saying
not people. Okay, so what about people in France? They're saying fuck Macron right now.
They are.
In England saying fuck Strummer right now.
Absolutely. So again,
there's people in Africa saying fuck France right now. Madagascar just kicked out their goddamn French puppet. You want to go to Africa?
Again,
you want to go to Africa?
Don't let hell no, I want to go to Africa. Africa don't believe in free trade.
Good.
So what I'm telling you is this.
Wise move.
All of the countries and the nations that we just listed got something in common.
Yeah.
Descent.
I agree.
That descent can get up to a boiling point.
Yeah, right. Just look at France and England, right?
So what I'm telling you is, hey, look, based off the economic pressure, and you can't get around economic, no matter how hard you try, Blacks. It just can't happen.
Which England and France is having economical pressure right now, and so is America. But keep going.
I don't agree. I don't disagree with that.
Oh, okay.
So
In fact, England and France's dire situation is any Russia's situation don't come close to what's going on in England and France right now.
Right, because in Europe, they tried a different economic strategy that's hurting everybody that's already there.
Right, and
they try to do it all in one swoop, and it's fucking over the country.
Right, and that's why FICO that's why Hungary and Slovakia is saying no, we don't need NATO, we don't need Ukraine and NATO. Let me ask you another question. I don't know if you're aware of this. I'm gonna see if you're aware of this. I don't want to assume that if you're not aware of this. Are you aware that a non-NATO nation attacked a NATO nation? Ukraine will attack goddamn was it Hungary or Slovakia? Are you aware of that, MD?
I haven't seen any sources.
Right. Of course, because you willfully ignore that. Right. Well, just look it up. They Ukraine did not want FICO dealing with Russia, so they bombed a NATO country. Hungary is a NATO country, yes or no?
Yeah, Hungary is a NATO country.
Right. Well, I'm gonna give MD a chance to look it up. Ukraine bombed Hungary, which is a NATO nation, and NATO didn't do shit about it. But we'll keep going.
Okay. All right. So you know, to put a summary on this particular topic, again, the situation as it's folding right now is as simple as it gets. What can we do? Damn, what's going on the front line? What can we do to gain leverage? It is because, again, if it was so hard pressed of what was going on the front lines, we would see bigger damage reports than we see. And that's for both sides, whether it's dealing with the West capitulating to gain some type of leverage in Ukraine, or if it's Russia capitulation to saber rattle to the West. It don't matter which side you're on. It's bullshit. The reality of the fact is we need to gain leverage when it comes to who controls certain industries. And that industry right now is oil and it's LNG. We got to knock Russia out the box by any means possible. The way we do that, we let Ukraine garner its technology to the point where it can only use drones on the front line to now it can fly these motherfuckers thousands of miles damn near to eastern Russia. That's just a fact. And they blowing up refineries as they go. The shit is strained, Blackson. It don't matter how much you want to put on the military side, all well and good. The Russian economy is strained. I'm talking about to exponential levels at this point. And eventually, if it keep going the way it's going, Russia will fall. Not from a military standpoint, from an economic standpoint. And I'm going to stand on that. That's what's going to win the war. Just a fact. Now, progress report part 2, in the words of Blackson. What the fuck is going on with your president that you voted for that's bailing out fucking Argentina, not America first, getting in the trade war with Russia and fucking over the white farmers, and they killing themselves in the field and selling off land to big time companies, not America first. Small business owners, and even your girl, my beautiful white princess, Marjorie Taylor Greene, the savior of the Republican Party, is now saying that this is some bullshit. We got to have common sense immigration law, which I've been saying for years. But we can't just be up and picking up motherfuckers in the fields of America who we rely on to get our produce. Shout out to MTG, goddammit. Shout out to Rand Paul and Thomas Mack, the real Republicans, not the rhinos, the real Republicans that believe in free market trade and industry and shit like that. What's going on with fucking all this lavish shit Trump building, and now he look like he building something like the fucking Louvre in Paris. This motherfucker is insane. This is the stuff that I've been telling y'all since I got off the Trump train in 2021. Again, policy standpoint, he was saying all the good shit, just like Blackson said. Y'all know me, I always say policy, not the person. Up until a point where I said, look, Trump is a vile motherfucker. But at the end of the day, the policy is what matter. I'm voting for Trump. Then a little notebook came out saying Project 2025. And everything in that fucking book right now is coming into fruition. I said, I can't fuck with him no longer. That's it. I'm done. That was the last straw. But people said I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. He ain't had nothing to do with Project 2025. Even though last week he came out and on True Soul said, Project 2025, baby. What the fuck are we doing?
That sounds like a troll to me.
This is insane. Troll or not, the shit is real. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, this is insane. You got some. Show me what America First policies is at, Blackson, and stick it within the borders, please.
Okay, well, first I want to address your closing argument as far as the drones, as far as the economic, we're going to wear down Russia first. So according to Douglas McGregor, Scott Ritter, this is a war of attrition, and a war of attrition is the race down who is draining who more. America is being drained more because we're sending over supplies over and over and over and over again, and is wearing down the European economy. So if you want to look at Russia and look at France and look at, let's just say France, England, and Germany, that's a 3-foot stool right there. Those, just one of those will make that thing stool collapse. They will fall economically before Russia does. Ooh. I would say I would put my money on France because Macron, they're either France or England will fall before Russia. And once they fall, the whole NATO falls. And like you said, because Trump is such an asshole, he's going to wash his hands and walk away. He's trying to wash his hands and walk away right now. He's looking for an off-ramp right now because he wants to save face and leave out of this Russia-Ukraine situation so they can goddamn get concentrated on China and wherever else they want to go, because right now they're pivoting towards China. But what I'm saying is that he recognizes, Trump, that Ukraine is a lost cause. That trying to take down Russia economically, that shit will backfire. It's already backfiring on England and on France. I'm just waiting on. I'm putting on my money. Who's going to fall first, England or France? Because they're going to fall first economically first, because they're getting wore down first. And he made a point about immigration. Yeah, I'm glad you brought up immigration, because the immigration has brought down where now they have raised the age. Was it France? I'm sorry. In France, they raised the age to 75 to get your goddamn Medicaid or whatever it is. Your pension, right. Right. I don't see that going on in Russia. We have a higher economical unemployment in France, in the U.S., and England, France, Germany, and America has a way higher unemployment than Russia will ever have. So, yeah, let's wait for this economical fall. Again, I put my money on France with Macron. They will fall first. If you want to have a race with, because part of India is right in the sense as far as the economic, the propaganda, economic, the battlefield. I disagree with it on the battlefield, because the battlefield is draining resources out of NATO. And this is why they want to take money from Russia and add it on to the goddamn war supply or the stock supply, because we don't have the stockpile, because China cut off the supplies to make these marvelous drones that he talks about. Oh, these drones can go through. Well, you need the material. You need the material in order to supply more drones. The top drone makers as of right now is Russia. So now we can move on to the second part. This
by way of Iran. You can't get around that. By way of Iran.
Iran. This is why.
Can't get around it.
Let's keep it 100. Since you want to talk economics, let me say this, because you cannot talk economics. You say Ukraine. It really comes down to Africa. If you really want to, anybody who is on MD's panel or they're looking at this show, it comes down, they're mad at China, they're mad at Russia, they're mad at Iran because of what's going on in Africa. Africa is booting up. Wherever the French had their boots, they're getting booted out. They just got booted out of Madagascar yesterday. They got booted out of Nigeria. They got booted out of Niger, Mali. The real breadbasket of resources is Africa. I keep telling y'all that. It's Africa.
No doubt.
Africa, it comes down. Don't like MD said earlier, and I was like, wow, MD just made my point. It's not about Ukraine. Ukraine is just a battering ram because they're mad at Russia, because Russia, China, and Iran and North Korea open up the eyes of Africans. They're saying, look, man, the Europeans and Americans are ripping you off. They're ripping you off in your uranium. They're ripping you off in your gold, your oil, your diamonds. And this is why Macron is in a fizzy. This is why he's in a fizzy. This is why Trump is in a fizzy. This is why Europe is crumbling. Again, Russia, China, and Iran got Africa to fall back on. Africa is what
I don't disagree with that.
Okay. So, right,
but I also don't look at
economics. Right, go ahead. I'm done. Okay.
No. I'm saying, yeah. I agree with everything you just said. But I don't look at it as some type of renaissance in Africa. They're just trading slave masters. It is what it is to me.
No. I think
you know what I'm saying.
For that. Okay, I disagree with you on that.
They trade slave masters, bro.
I disagree with that. But,
what economic benefactors are in Africa that's going to be able to reap the benefits of France leaving? If we're talking about Burkina Faso and Mali, just independently, what African there is none. There is none.
So wait, hold. So Burkina Faso, as of right now, doesn't have the most advanced smart city in the world.
Not because of no nigga in Africa.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Burkina Faso have the most advanced smart city in the world. That's a yes or no?
Yeah. I'll go out on a limb and say yeah.
Okay, so does the people of Africa, of Burkina Faso, benefit from the smart city?
That's not what I said.
Okay, what did you say? I'm sorry.
I said what benefit, meaning what person is now going to control the resource in Africa? That's Africa.
So
that's what I mean when I say benefactor.
Okay, benefactor, right. So what I'm saying is that you have resources, and in trade for those resources, you got to get those resources to work for you. So now Burkina Faso are making their own airplanes. I just mentioned they have the most advanced smart city in the world. They went from the poorest. Would you not agree, MD? Burkina Faso was the poorest country in Africa. Yes or no? When under the rule of France. Okay,
I would have to look at the stat. I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. You know what? Okay, well, what I will say, as of right now, they are not only the most advanced smart city, meaning when I say smart city, I mean advanced city on the planet. Like they became the prototype of a whole smart city. Thanks to China, thanks to Russia, thanks to all these people that the West is being upset because now MD says slave master. I'm not going to get into that. What I'm saying is that they have a better benefit under China, under Russia than they did under France and England and America. That's all I'm saying.
Like I said, that'll have to be another debate for another day.
That's economics. Again, that's your wheelhouse. That's economics. That's straight economics.
And I told you the economics of it. They trade in slave masters. That's what I said. That's the economics of it all. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. This is just my opinion, MD. Burkina Faso making their own airplanes. Well, they got their own airplanes. They have their own internet. They booted out Google. I don't know if you're aware of that. They have their own African YouTube. They have their own buses. They're paving the roads right now. Y'all know that's my field. So what I'm saying is that whatever you say, slave master, I'm not going to get into it with you right now. They're in a better position. And America is mad. France is mad. And Europe is mad right now. That's why they're mad about it. And this is why
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree. I think
that's that's your wheelhouse.
And it could be advantageous getting France to fuck up out of there. I'm not disagreeing with that. But what I'm telling you is, if black people in Burkina Faso and Mali don't have the infrastructure put in place by themselves, don't none of it mean nothing. That's what I'm saying. We'll talk about that on another.
Okay.
We'll talk about that on another show.
Okay, that's fine. All I'm saying is that's your wheelhouse. That's economics. But if you're going to deal with economics, you can't avoid Africa. But okay, we can okay. But checkmate.
All right, so yeah, I don't know about no checkmate. I don't know about no checkmate.
You can't do economics without Africa.
I don't disagree with that. I just said that time. I don't disagree with that.
Checkmate.
But again, if you're trading, say no, it's not checkmate because again, China it's not checkmate. I don't disagree, Black Son. I don't disagree. But what I'm telling you is, on the back door, China is never going to stop dealing with the United States on a shipping standpoint. It's not going to happen.
No. I didn't say that.
It's everything. It's everything about it.
That's a red
It's everything about it. Because if we can get it in the back door, it's just as good if we get it through the front. I don't matter how I get my stuff through Amazon. I don't give a damn. I'm a consumer at the end of the day.
No, you just added a red herring. I never said that America. No, I never said that America was going to stop dealing with China. I'm saying that China is going to deal with America on their terms. Not only that's all about dealing with.
They dealing with them on their terms right now.
Whoa. Say it again. On whose terms?
China is the manufacturer. How can you the manufacturer? So what are we talking about?
We saying the same thing then. Okay, so what you're saying, let me make this clear, is that America is dealing with trade on China's terms, correct?
Because that's how it usually go when a manufacturer deal with a shipper. I think you're trying to make an argument that I'm not making. Listen, at the end of the day,
well, you just made an argument. I never said that China was not dealing with America. That you just
you're trying to make an argument based on the populace, and the populace ain't got shit to do with the resources. They just don't. When you say they, who the fuck is they? It damn sure ain't the consumer in Burkina Faso. It's the person that's benefiting from the means of production, which is a Chinese motherfucker or a Russian motherfucker.
No,
benefiting by utilization.
So
who gives a damn about?
So the people in Burkina Faso don't benefit from the new roads and the buses and the.
I just said by utilization.
Okay, so
but that's I don't give a shit about that. And neither should the people of Burkina Faso. The Burkina Faso people should actually be saying, hey, look, we need to learn how to get this infrastructure going on our own. That I could big up. I can't big up trading slaves. I can't do that.
You're saying that them making their own buses and airplanes, they're not benefiting all of that?
They not making their own shit, Blackson. You know it and I know it.
You got to prove that. No, you.
So you tell me it's a black man. It's a black man in Burkina Faso right now that own the plane company.
The black engineers black engineering scientists.
I said a black person that owns the plane company.
The Burkina Faso people own the plane.
Nigga engineers everywhere.
Production. Okay, but what I'm saying is that they're benefiting. They're employing Burkina Fasolians and making the airplanes and the buses and all that. Those people are benefiting from that. Not French, not. Okay, so okay.
That again.
Tomato. So that MD motivates them to boot out France. Like we don't need France no more.
So here's your homework, Blackson. And like I said, I like this. We got.
I don't like the switching slave masters. I don't agree with that. So let me just.
That's fine.
I don't agree with that.
That's fine. So here's your homework, Blackson. Give me the list. And I like doing. We need to do this more often, man.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Give me the list.
Anytime during the daytime, we can do this all day. Like I'm a trucker, you a trucker. We can do this in the daytime all day, every day. I'm down with that.
No doubt. So yeah. I need the list of the entrepreneurs and the black conglomerates in Burkina Faso and Mali.
Oh, that's easy. Okay.
That's all I need. That's all I need.
Oh shit. Okay.
You give me that, and I'll shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, no, I'm not trying to shoot you the hell up. I think this is a good dialogue. I'm not trying to one up you, MD. All I'm saying is that we just have a different perspective. When you say slave masters, I don't agree with that. But if you look at it as we trade out slave masters, and okay, All I'm saying is that they have some things that are benefiting them, that are motivating them to kick the French out, and the French are upset. And
So
the Russians have something to do with it, and so does, like I said, you got the major powers, India, Russia, China. They all are dipping into Africa and saying, look, there's a better way. Whether you agree with it or not, they feel it's a better way, that enough to where it motivates them to kick the French out, and it's causing Macron to panic, and Macron is going to Trump. Oh, they kicked us out. Oh, that's bad Russians, is what I'm saying. And the people of France are feeling it, and the people of England are feeling it, and we're feeling it too. But, hey, that's all. I guess that's another topic for another day. And it's not even a debate, MD. It's just a discussion, because a lot of the points we agree on, and it's some that we don't agree on, but it's just a perspective. I don't think Burkina Faso traded out slave master. I don't agree with that, but hey, if you feel that way, I'm not gonna take that away from you. Hey, okay.
I no doubt. All right, so let's get on this domestic side. You go explain to me what the fuck Trump doing. Oh, here's another one. Bombing the shit out of people fishing on the Caribbean Sea.
All right,
and telling us it's dope dealer.
You're right. And
that ain't America first.
Okay, that's not domestic, but that's foreign. But okay, I will address that.
It's domestic in the sense that he's telling us that these are the people bringing in the fentanyl.
Okay.
When in fact, as it stands right now, we on the uptick with fentanyl deals.
Okay, well, I will say this, MD. I don't agree. I believe in due process. If those people are bringing drugs over, I believe you should have arrested them and bring them before a court and try them. I don't believe you should just kill people. Yeah, but what do you think this is? I'm not,
I don't know. You voted for Trump. I don't know.
I voted for Trump, but I didn't vote for him just first of all, I voted for Obama too. I didn't vote for him to kill 3 American citizens in Yemen without due process, and the same goes for Trump.
Okay.
I've said this about Obama, and I'm saying about Trump. Why are you shocked about that? I said this a long time ago. Why I disagree with Obama when he killed those 3 in Yemen. And I don't even agree with Islam. I despise Islam. But at the end of the day, they deserve due process. Just like those people on the boat, they deserve due process. So no, I'm not no Trump fanatic. I told you, I will critique Trump when necessary, and I'll praise him when necessary. It's equal here. It's common sense here. It's American first here. And the way I look at American first is different, but it's not monolithic. Us sending, again, but you said, the warfare won't come down to that. So I'm glad you eased my mind that we're not going to send boys and girls over there to the ice gods to get fucking slaughtered on Russian background. So I'm glad you said that. It's about wearing down the economics. I agree that France will fall first before Russia, but we'll see. Only time will tell. But France is going to fall first because people in France see the bullshit. Macron is full of shit.
I think France, like I said, France is in a bad spot, man. They got rid of their fucking, they got rid of their fucking head PM prime minister,
right, and brought him back.
Rehired him. Yeah, rehired them
and about to fire him.
Formed a new government. Hey, they fucked up. I ain't gonna say they ain't. They real bad.
So what I'm saying is, because it comes down to war of attrition, and France is part of NATO. If they waiting on Russia to fall first, if you waiting on Russia to fall first, I'm putting money on France. France gonna fall first, and once that leg buckles, everybody's gonna, and NATO's gonna buckle. Not Trump though, because Trump gonna goddamn weasel out of that shit. Because Trump is a weasel. It is what it is, but it's in America's benefit. I think we should step out of NATO, but I guess that's a whole other topic too. But France will fall first before Russia does. That's all I'm saying, MD.
Okay, all right, man. All right. Well, hey, it is what it is, man.
That's what war of attrition is. Either France will fall or England will fall.
But you just said war of attrition was on the military term.
It is on the military term, but you made a point. It's economic too. So if it's economic too, then goddamn France will fall first before. It's a race to who's gonna fall first. And you saying Russia has the potential to fall, but France will be at the chopping block before Russia is.
If you say so, bro.
I know.
I don't go with that.
I know so. Well, it's something that we got to see. I'm putting my money on France will fall first before goddamn Russia does. I'm putting money on that. That's what I'm saying.
All All right, put that in your back pocket, man. Hey, look,
Right. And even goddamn Hungary and Slovakia see the writing on the wall. They like, hell no.
those are minuscule countries. Don't nobody give a
No,
fuck.
they're not minuscule. They're not minuscule. No,
They
they're part of NATO.
They
They're part of
minuscule.
NATO. They part of
They
NATO.
minuscule.
Oh, you said it, not me.
It's just what it is. I said it.
Okay.
They minuscule.
Okay.
And you know, speaking of Hungary, that may be another country that need to be knocked out the box in terms of putting a bottleneck on them with the European Union and NATO. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Fuck Hungary too.
Hey, Hungary. Well, Hungary's first. Fico saying, man, everybody do America first, Russia first. He's saying, man, Hungary first. Right? France interest is not our interest. England interest is not our interest. We gotta look out for it. What's wrong with that? You saying fuck Hungary, you American. You saying fuck Russian, you're American. So I'm not mad at that. You're supposed to say that as an American. You're supposed to say fuck all
I
them.
get you. You
All I'm
damn
saying
right
is-
about the interest because that Russian bank over there that Orban dealing with that's in Hungary, when that shit went down the shitter, and the little bit of money Russia had to give them, I guess it is interest first, because the interest that they got, huh?
But what I'm saying though, okay, go ahead. Go make your point. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No.
Go ahead and make your point,
I'm
man.
saying that the Rostov Bank that's in Hungary had to be bailed out, and that's another outlier showing you the fucked up predicament Russia is in right now. The bank didn't have no
Okay.
money, Blackson.
And all I'm saying is that France is in a fucked up position, and so is America, and so is England, so is Germany. So okay.
So,
But
hey,
unlike us, Russia has Africa to fall back on. So does China, and so does India. That's all I'm saying. Who we got to fall back on? Europe. Okay.
so if you cool with them stealing the resources from Africa and not France doing it, que sera, I guess. You know, it is what it is. And I'm not necessarily saying that ain't a possibility.
All I'm saying, I'm gonna pull your card. I'm America first.
I am-
However, right. But reality is what it is. If Russia can fall back on Africa and boot France out and fuck up France and the rest of NATO, hey. And now, only thing I want Trump to do is pull us out of NATO. That's the best thing we can do economically. America first, right? Pull our asses out of NATO because NATO's going down. NATO go down before Russia does. And I don't want to sink with that ship as an American. As a fellow American, I don't want you, your family, my family going down with that bullshit going on in NATO. Man, fuck NATO.
Okay, fuck NATO. All right, we're gonna end it with
fuck
this.
NATO.
I'm about to get ready to go.
Fuck that. You know why? Because we got the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean. This Trump's going, we got two beautiful big oceans. That's what he says, even though those oceans carry nuclear Russian submarines, but that's a whole nother topic. But be America first. Fuck, I'm going to say the same thing that Hungary and goddamn Slovakia saying, man, fuck NATO. That's what they really want to say. They dragging us down. Fuck NATO. Fuck NATO. You say fuck Russia, I'm saying fuck NATO. But we both American first.
In a reality long path, I would agree with you on that.
Well, of course, you're America first.
But I'm America first, okay. Right? But I'm also pro free trade.
You see NATO, right? But you see NATO ain't got Hungary and Slovakia's back. They let a non-NATO nation, but of course you got to look that up. That's your homework for tonight. That's your homework. Look up.
I got you.
Zelensky bullying goddamn Hungary and Slovakia, and them sabotaging shit over there, the old refineries. Right? You right. So look, that's your homework. And see how they treat a fellow NATO nation, man. Fuck NATO.
All right, so
and again, I will do the homework and get you all the information in Burkina Faso because that's been my secondary. The whole Africa thing, I'm fascinated by it. I'm like, damn, these people, they're making shit happening over there. Again, the largest smart city in the world is Burkina Faso. Smart city. I thought it was Japan or China. No, it's Burkina Faso.
Now, you might as well say it's China.
Okay, I give you that. I was just going to say, you took the words out right of my mouth. They might put them as an experiment, but the people of Burkina Faso have been benefiting off of it.
Well, I mean, that's the same as a damn Jamaican or a Bahamian benefiting off of working on a damn cruise line. Who gives a damn? At the end of the day,
The person working on that cruise line gives a damn.
you're right. The person that work on that cruise line ain't got nothing to do with me. So at the end of the day, you're trading slave. If you're not gonna control your own fucking it ain't like you getting shipped off like we did. You in your own damn country ain't controlling your own damn region. Now, when I say they, I'm not talking about the whole of the population of Burkina Faso because I'm a free trade capitalist.
Right, you're saying total control. I'm saying they're benefiting. So we're saying two different things. You're saying total control. I don't disagree with that, but they are benefiting off the resources trading with China and Russia.
Well,
that's all I'm saying.
Fine.
Okay,
that's fine.
okay.
I ain't got no issue with that.
And I'm not saying that you're wrong. At the end of the day, yeah, do control your resources, but in the meantime, at least benefit off of it.
Okay. Well,
you buying a house. Now, you may not own a house, but you're benefit living in that house. You're still enjoying the amenities of that house. You and your family have multiple bathrooms, multiple bedrooms. So you may not own it yet. You have 2-car garages, so you're benefiting off that house, even though you haven't bought it yet. So your goal is to buy that house so you can stop renting it. But in the meantime, you're benefiting off that backyard, that 2-car garage, the goddamn space. You got the big kitchen, is what I'm saying. At least you're benefiting off of it in the meantime. Yeah, pay it off eventually. Yeah, on your own house eventually.
I go off of that. I'll go off of that. But hey, we'll end it.
Okay, like if you're being a truck driver, you're benefiting off the. But you know what? I think I made my point. But
I get paid every Friday. They kicking my ass, but I get paid every Friday.
Right, but you're still benefiting. You're still paying your bills. You still got internet. You still got your PlayStation. You're still feeding your family. So you're still benefiting, even though you might want to own your own truck or own your own business, but you're still benefiting. You're still paying the bills.
That's a bad analogy, though, Blackson.
I mean. It's not.
I work for a company.
Right.
I'm driving their truck. I get paid a good amount every Friday.
Okay.
I enjoy the amenities of the truck.
Okay.
Fine. In Burkina Faso's case, they got the truck is already there. It's in their fucking backyard, and another company come and say, "Hey, look, we're gonna get that truck running for you, brother. We gonna make sure it's, I guess, gas in it and do the PMs and the preventive maintenance and all that shit. And you're gonna drive the truck down the road, and we gonna get 80% of the load and give you 20%, which is another thing in trucking. You know what I'm saying? But
I hear what you're saying. That you've always as a truck driver, you look at it as always a benefit where you can do better. I'm not going to argue that. What I'm saying is that they came along and said that
they fixed the truck up, Blackson. They fixed the truck up.
Right.
Even though it was already Burkina Faso's truck.
But indeed, what I'm saying is that it's running now. Now you can benefit from it running as opposed to it was just sitting there.
I don't disagree with that.
Okay, so you know what? Get these French motherfuckers up out of here and we'll get it running. It's better than it's just sitting there.
Okay.
Okay, let me just keep it basic to you. Having a job is better than having no job. I'm gonna just keep it simple. Let me explain in nigga terms. Having a no job is better. Having a job is better than having no job. Just keep it straight. Atlanta got it simple. You got a job.
With that, we gonna end off, man. Hey, look.
Hey.
We need to make this. We need to do this weekly, man.
Yeah,
we need to do.
Now that we got the time right? Because like I said, we both truck drivers. We both do this. Y'all see what I sit here all day. I can do this all day.
Yeah. I leave whenever the fuck I'm just chilling at this point.
Okay, so and in the times that you chill, man, let's crank it up so we can. I would like to have a consistent time, but we know we gonna do this in the daytime.
Well, you tell. Give me a time.
I mean, what's I mean, hell, I guess 9 a.m. Anywhere from 9 a.m. to
That's fine.
3 p.m. Yeah, the range from not from okay from 10 to 2, 10 to 2. I'm open.
All right, tell you
That's the
what.
peak. Yeah.
Tell you what. Let's go.
And get Vin Cat on here too, man. Tell him I'm a Russian propagandist. Boy, get his boy. You get that boy over here, boy.
I think Vin Cat at work. Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't did no show in so long, man.
Right.
These last couple of weeks, man, I've been getting my ass kicked. I've been like fucking stopping 10, sometime 11 o'clock at night.
When I'm gonna do MD, I'm gonna get StreamYard again. That's how you show you I'm committed. I'm gonna get StreamYard again. I'm gonna get StreamYard.
I told you ain't got to do that, bro. I got the platform right here. All you got to do is
show me how to do the damn because my phone right now it's not doing what you're saying it's supposed to do. So
it's supposed to be right up there, man, where it say that you can stream to your own channel, man.
I know
it's right.
Right. When I had StreamYard, I could do that, but now I don't know what to do now. YouTube. I don't know.
Now I know why. You gotta log back into your StreamYard, even if it's a free account.
Okay.
Just log back into your free account on your phone.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, got it.
Once it's logged in, you should be fine.
Yeah, it's StreamYard.
Yeah, it's StreamYard. It ain't got nothing to do with YouTube. It's StreamYard.
That's what it is.
But just log into your free. Like I said, even though you ain't paying for it, it's a free account. You can still stream my show onto your channel on YouTube.
Got it. Okay,
you just got to set it up. Make sure you do that. Make sure you do that. Let's say Wednesdays at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Or Thursdays, whichever day.
Hell, okay. I'm down with both of them. Shit. I want to. Yeah, let's do this, man, because I need to get your perspective on some domestic shit going on. Like these guys. We didn't even talk about the damn. We didn't even talk about the National Guards and shit in Chicago. We didn't even talk about that. That's your wheelhouse.
Hey, man, listen.
Hey, that's your wheelhouse.
Listen, all this.
People ask me about it. I'm thinking, yeah, that's MD's wheelhouse. Yeah, I'm letting him handle that shit.
All this shit was foretold, man. All this shit was foretold.
Well, I'm not against it. But I'm gonna lead along. I'm not against it.
So you're not against having your own military policing your own streets. Now, I'm glad we're gonna end off with this. What's the point of police? What in their original form? What was their intention?
To keep order.
So their original intention, and this goes to your point. Like I said, we can have an argument about it. The original,
I want to hear your point. I mean, I'm not really.
No, I'm saying it goes to your argument.
Oh, okay.
The original intent of police was to protect property.
Okay.
Now, of course, that evolved into code enforcement and shit like that, which is fine.
Okay.
I ain't got no issue with that.
Okay.
But in its locality, it should be done within that locality. Now, if you don't agree with the shit, that's what local government is for. Vote the motherfucker. What did I say about Chicago? Y'all chose this shit that's happening in y'all city. Now, all of a sudden, y'all up in arms and you got old black women talking about they want Trump. Well, who did you want before Trump? You wanted Brandon Johnson. And he told you exactly what the fuck he was going to do. So I don't pay them no never mind. But when you got federal, because that's federal, when you got federal National Guard, because at the end of the day, that's what it is, by proxy of state and local taxes, but it's federal.
So you weren't against federal guard when they went down in Montgomery, Alabama, when they babbled those 4 girls? You didn't think it was needed then during the Kennedy administration?
So I'm glad you brought that up. I'm real glad you brought that up. So when we talking about instances of, and again, this goes to your point. So I'm kind of making your point. When it goes to federal instance of, I guess you would say, disorder.
Okay.
The National Guard should definitely be implemented.
Okay.
Do you account what's going on right now as a federal inference of federal law?
I do.
How? In what way?
Because Trump's argument, I'm just going based on Trump's argument, again, this is not my wheelhouse, is that the Democrat mayors and Democrat governors are working against Trump because just Trump is Trump, but they're not using rational common sense. And you got people saying, thank you, Trump, for cleaning up our streets. So again, I bring up the Kennedy thing because you had the local government that was not applying. They did not want integration. So Kennedy had to bring down federal troops to bring order. So I can use the same argument saying Trump is bringing order. He's saying, look, people are complaining that the migrants are, I don't know, breaking the laws, and that the government is looking the other way. So now you got to bring down federal troops. So the government, the local government didn't agree with Kennedy back in segregation time, and the Democrats don't agree with the government now. So there are people complaining about crime in the streets, the migrants doing whatever. You got the Lincoln Riley situation. So these things do have migrant crime on top of our crime. So I guess it could be an open debate whether we should use federal troops. But what I'm saying is you reference the Kennedy situation. So again,
well, I ain't referencing, you referenced.
Okay, well, I'm referencing. Okay, what I'm saying is that
which was a good reference, but I'm about to compare it right now.
Man, man.
All right, so you brought up Brown v. Board. Basically, that's Brown v. Board education.
Yes.
You know, them bringing down the troops, whatever.
Yeah.
That was federal legislation. It only made sense for them to bring the National Guard.
Okay.
Because the state, when I say the state, I'm talking about the people.
Yes.
Was going against federal regulation. Now compare it to what's going on in Chicago.
Federal regulations was just implemented, correct? They weren't.
Yeah.
Right. So,
but the local government was still saying fuck it.
Okay.
So again, going back to America First. I remember going on the website. I did this shit on the show. America First, by definition of what the Trump campaign was saying, was saying a strong representation of federalism. You know what federalism is?
Yes.
That means states' rights. So you just compared a situation where that wasn't state rights, that was federal legislation. So it made sense for the National Guard troops to go in to protect the children going to school.
Right.
Now we got a situation where we're talking about sanctuary city.
Right.
That's a local code. We're talking about protected immigrants. That's local. All shit that the people of Chicago could have prevented. They chose not to prevent it.
Right.
This is strictly a local issue. If you feel some type of way about what's going on with your local code, how do you change it? Vote the motherfucker out.
A person can make that same argument during the Montgomery, Alabama. That's what their whole argument was. This is a local issue. Why are you sending down troops? This is local.
It's not a local issue if it's federal law. It's not no damn local issue. Brown v. Board of Education was a Supreme Court ruling. The Civil Rights Act was a federal legislation.
Right.
Sanctuary city is local. Now don't get it twisted. Brandon Johnson would accept the federal money.
Right.
Hell, he said, if y'all gonna give me the money, shit, give it to me. Don't get it twisted on that part. But the sanctuary city status of Chicago, the implementation of the immigrant hotel, all that shit is local. Now you want Big Daddy government to bail your ass out because of what your government that you voted for did? That's complete utter bullshit. I never gave that shit a pass. Remember we had all them shows with E and all them. I said, y'all voted for this shit. Y'all voted for this. Brandon Johnson told you what he was gonna do, and y'all said yes. Give it to me, please.
Right.
And now you want Trump to bail you out?
Yeah.
And in the process of bailing him out, he's slamming niggas to the ground, kicking niggas' doors in Chicago. Y'all voted for this. So we're gonna end it. We gonna end it right there, Blackson.
Okay,
Next week, man. Next week. I'm glad we could finally edit shit out. I've been for months. I've been calling for this, and we finally got it. So I'm gonna make sure I highlight this video so everybody can see it.
But one thing we didn't resolve before we go, because we had a good show. But who has the better end game, Zelensky or Putin? Who's more rational? Who's more realistic? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Because Ukraine, I said it before. Zelensky, Ukraine is part of Europe. Why would they not want cooperation with the European Union? That's asinine. They just supposed to sit there on their hands.
We're talking about that portion. I'm talking about. I guess I'm not being specific. Okay, because it's a wide range. But is it rational, reasonable for them to take back the 1994 borders, including Crimea?
I mean, I can't sit there and give you no concrete answer on that.
You're saying no. You saying Zelensky out of his goddamn mind. That's what you want to say.
Zelensky didn't say that.
Yes, he did.
He didn't say the 1994 border. All Zelensky said is, I want the Donbass. So explain the 1994 border.
1994 border. He said he want to take back Crimea that Obama gave away.
So again, like I said before, bro, and you're not gonna change my mind on.
You don't even know what Zelensky wants.
So, but I'm saying he didn't say it in that instance, like so.
He said he wants back Crimea.
Listen to what I'm saying, Black Son, and I'm gonna continue to say it.
You dancing right now?
I'm not dancing. I'm gonna continue to say
he wants back Crimea.
And I'm telling you, if they bottleneck Russia's economic capabilities, they'll get it. They'll get it.
Shit. That Crimea, they had a referendum to separate. They separated. What do you mean they'll get
Crimea? No. That's false. That's false.
Oh, we can have another show on that.
That's false. I'll give you the Donbass.
Crimea, but goddamn, the Donbass too, and Crimea. They said
I can't give you that with Crimea. I can't do it.
Oh, we gotta go. We got a good show next week. Oh, we got a good show next week. Oh, we got a good show next week.
All you gotta do is bring your source. All you gotta do is bring your source.
I'll bring my sources.
So that's fine. Hey, I'm about to get ready to go, man.
Oh yeah, bro. You about to
I'm about to get ready to go.
Wheelhouse. You in my wheelhouse now. You in my wheelhouse next week.
Hey man, listen. I guess we'll do it next Thursday at 9 o'clock.
All right, next Thursday 9 o'clock, boy. Oh man, we about to talk about the origin of how all this shit started. Oh man, this is gonna be good.
So, hey, make sure you I already got your email. What I'll start doing is I guess email you the day before, or whatever, and confirm that you're gonna be on the show.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah. Hey, have you heard from Juju or anybody like?
Nah, man, I'm out the loop, bro. I told you, man. I ain't.
I'm just asking. I'm out
the last video I did was, man, like maybe a month ago. So I got in an accident. It wasn't nothing serious.
Okay.
A jackass hit my damn DOT bumper on my trailer, and
oh shit.
I had to go through a whole bunch of shit with that, and then I start doing another shift. So I usually I do a show with Vancat and all them on Thursdays at 8 o'clock. Well, 8:30. But I like I said, I've been stopping, man, 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. So I ain't had no opportunities to do shit.
Right.
So but I mean that should be changing here in like maybe a couple of weeks. So Vancat, y'all see this video later on. I'm gonna be back on the schneid. Give me like 2 more weeks, man, and I'm gonna be back the regular scheduled program. But yeah, I've been getting fucked over, man. Like real bad.
Okay.
But hey, I don't complain on Friday. So
got you.
I don't complain. So that's what's been going on with me. I ain't even really been following too much of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because my work schedule.
Right. You want to go back to the origin? Yeah, that's definitely my wheelhouse, bro. That's woo-wee.
But yeah, Crimea, they.
Yeah, Zelensky said he want back Crimea. He said he want Crimea back.
And I'm telling you, if they bottleneck Russia, they will get it. That's what I'm telling you.
That's a pipe dream, but okay, that's a pipe. Again, France will fall before Russia does.
I'll take that
France
bet.
gonna buckle first.
I'll take
France will
that bet.
buckle before Russia does. Okay. Yeah, because
Uh,
France is on the verge.
but
France and
but
England
France
on the verge, bro.
but France isn't the premier superpower of the European Union, though.
They are. What do you? It's
That
three of
it no
it's France, Germany.
Germany hold the key, bro.
Yeah, but
You would have
they
had
all.
a better argument if you would have said if Germany can withstand not getting LNG from Russia, you would have had a better argument. But you went to France.
Yeah, I went to
France on the
France
grand
because France
France
is
on
the
the
weakest
grand
link.
scheme of things. Yeah, exactly. They're the
They're
weakest
the
link.
weakest link, right? But you still need that link, though, MD. Even though you're saying, yeah, Germany is the major. I don't disagree with you that. But what I'm saying is that France and England hold up that stool too. And if one of them
Well,
buckle, that whole house is going because first of all, they're worried that Trump is going to leave. Quiet as kept, they worried about Trump leaving goddamn NATO. And we might see that shit in our lifetime. We might see that shit
it
before.
ain't happening.
Shit.
It ain't happening.
Dealing with Trump, shit.
It ain't happening. And again, even with the UK, UK ain't part of now. Okay, if we dealing with NATO, that's another thing. But from an economic standpoint, UK ain't even in the European Union. So Germany hold the key
I'm
at
not
the end of the
saying
day.
what I'm saying is if hypothetically, if America walks away, NATO's done. You
So
might see goddamn Putin, and I'm gonna say this, hypothetically, you might see Putin goddamn march up in the goddamn Poland. If that's the case.
why?
The only,
Why? I thought he didn't want nothing but
I
the
said
dumbass. Why?
hypothetical. I just said hypothetical. No, because NATO's talking shit and they keep poking the bear. There's only so much goddamn Moscow. It ain't even Putin. It's only so much the Kremlin can take from that bullshit. Goddamn, Putin is holding that shit together. Let Dmitry Medvedev get up in there. Shit, okay? Let Dmitry Medvedev goddamn become president.
Medvedev is a dumbass. He just as
He
bad as Trump.
is. He is right. So again, I'm so glad you said that. Lord, thank you, Jesus, for having Putin in office. Because Dmitry Medvedev is a psycho. He's a psycho. And if you goddamn regime change, goddamn, which goddamn they keep whispering, the goddamn neocons, they keep whispering about, we need to, regime change, goddamn Putin, are you crazy? Shit, okay. Dmitry Medvedev, like you said, he's a lunatic, right? I agree with you. He's a dumbass, right? He's worse than Trump. Trump mad at him because Trump thought he was a troll king. Dmitry Medvedev, he ain't got nothing on Dmitry Medvedev. Dmitry Medvedev is the king of troll, and Trump mad about that. You know, that's how petty Trump is. He mad because goddamn Dmitry Medvedev can out troll his ass on the goddamn internet. Petty
And you
shit.
think that's okay?
No, it's dumb and dumber. That's what the fuck it is. It's not okay. No. So yeah, you're right. I don't think it's okay.
As long as you realize it.
Putin's level-headed. That's what I'm saying. Sergei Lavrov is level-headed. Dmitry Medvedev is not level-headed.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and I stand on that, man.
Like it's so many angles we can go, man. That's why we need this show.
I agree.
Because again, it's so much shit that's going on that's inconsequential at best. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm so happy.
It don't need to be. It don't even need to be. A perfect example. This whole Nobel Peace Prize shit. Don't you know that by proxy, Trump did win the Nobel Peace Prize? Let me explain.
Okay.
The lady that they gave it to. She's the opposition to Maduro. What is Trump doing right now?
Trying to overthrow Maduro.
Like all this shit is connected, Blackson.
I agree.
He did win the Nobel Peace Prize. He won it by proxy of her.
Oh, I'm not gonna argue that, bro. Okay, and this is why I'm so glad we had this conversation, because this is the only time I had to squeeze in something in your wheelhouse, and that was Africa, man. I'm glad I was able to squeeze. I'm glad I was able to squeeze that in. But yeah, only on this show, man. Only with MD and Black Sun can I squeeze in Africa, because you cannot deal economics without Africa. But yeah, man, great show, man. I love it. And I'm not trying to pat myself on the back and you pat us on the back, but hey, this is the only way I can get it. Here. Shit.
I
So
got you,
love
man.
it.
Hey, with that being said, hey man, I guess the quote unquote arena is back.
Yeah.
So we'll try to do this as consistently as we can.
Right,
'Cause
right.
I think this shit is needed. Yeah, go ahead.
So let me see. You still deal with Venkat. What about Trevor? You still deal with Trevor?
I mean, Trevor don't do videos no more. So I mean,
Oh,
I
okay,
still
okay.
talk to him. I talk to
Oh,
him on the back channel or
okay.
whatever.
That's cool. That's cool. Okay, I just want to make sure who's
Yeah,
still
I
in the
talk to
loop
him
or
on the
not.
back
Yeah,
channel.
yeah. I only mentioned Trevor because him and Venkat deal with politics, so that's where I'm at. If you deal with politics, then yeah, let's have the discussions.
Well, I mean,
Anything
yes,
else, I don't really-
Venkat, that's my partner, man. But I mean,
Okay.
Venkat and Lefty Looney. So,
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I'm the only person that's grounded in the middle. That's me. You know what I'm saying? I get hell from the MAGA maniac, and I get hell from the Lefty Looney.
Right. Okay. I love it. I love it.
I can see both arguments, but I can also debate them as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I got you. Yeah.
So
I got you.
that I mean I get into it with Venkat all the damn time. So
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I love it, man. Shout out to Venkat. Yeah, I love it. I love it, man.
So yeah, man. Let me get the hell up out of here, man. I'm supposed to be gone, man. But
Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
I'll shoot you an email sometime next week.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll be ready.
like I said, we'll just get on here, shoot the shit. Now
Okay.
I do from time to time want to be able to cite a source or two.
Oh, that's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
So
bring your sources, bro. I'll try to
yeah.
do it. I'm in my truck, but I'll try to, most of my sources are at the house.
Yeah, it don't take long to put a link in the chat, just like I did.
Well, like I said, I gotta reacclimate with this control board because this phone.
Go back and download.
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
Let me ask you on StreamYard right now. Are you logged in, or are you just in as a guest?
I'm just. I don't know. You sent me the link and I just pressed it. I don't know what
you don't see your logo or nothing up top.
No.
So you got to log in, bro. That's why it wouldn't let you stream it, because you ain't logged in.
Okay. So all right. Okay. Yeah, I'll download StreamYard. I ain't got no problem with that.
Yeah, download StreamYard, man, and log in. Like I said, you ain't got to pay for it. Just whenever I'll send you the link in the email and you just hit it. Like if I make the show on Wednesday, I'll send you the link on Wednesday.
Okay. You
click the link and just go in there and create the show for yourself. That's all you got to do.
Okay.
Like you ain't got to pay nothing for that.
Okay. I'll
and then Thursday when I go live, it'll be live on your channel.
Okay, good deal. All right, I'm down with that. I'm gonna post this one anyway. I'm gonna post it on my community board, But yeah, I'm gonna start doing that because, like I said, yeah, I gotta re-download StreamYard. So yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
well, yeah, let me get up out of here, man.
This is needed.
We'll link back up next week. And like I said, I gotta talk to Venkat them anyway because I gotta get the show back up and running for the Thursday night show. So
Thursday. Okay.
All right, shout out to everybody that's gonna watch the video later, man. Peace,
y'all.
Yeah.